Hi everyone, this is Phil Travis, and this is EUH 1001 online here at SCF. Um, I just want to make this opening announcement, sort of give you some, some early tidbits about the class. Remember, take a look at the syllabus. The schedule of the syllabus is tentative, so I recommend that you, in the class, just follow the class along week by week in modules. So have a look at the syllabus for respect to like the requirements of the course and so forth. But as the week goes through, just go week by week in modules. Every week I'll make an announcement like this. Start the week early, watch the announcements, check out the readings and assignments for the week. We'll have some weeks we'll have quizzes. We have 3 tests in this class. We also have 1 short paper in this class. So short papers due week 5. So you have 3 tests in this class, 1 short paper. There's study guides for all the tests, and I have a tutorial video on the paper as well. It's not a long paper, and I think I have there's a lot of helpful information up there for you with respect to the paper. That information doesn't appear for a couple of weeks, but if you want to check out the paper early, let me know, and I'll make the paper information available to you. Every week we will do announcements like this. In the coming weeks, I will start a little extra credit activity that involves you watching these announcements and emailing me a little factoid no later than Wednesday by midnight, and I'll give you bonus points towards one of your exam grades at the end of the term. But we'll talk more about that next week, week 2. So make sure you get your textbook. Our textbook is by Cole and Symes. Western Civilization, Their History, Their Culture. We're using the 4th edition. If you want to use the 3rd edition and save some money, you can. Just be very conscious of the sections that we're reading, because some of the chapters and so forth could have changed. So make sure you're keeping up with that if you choose to use an older edition of the textbook. I have made readings for the first 2 weeks available. So when you go into Canvas for this week, you'll see this week's reading. It's a PDF, and likewise for next week. So if your book is lost in the mail or you're waiting on student loans, you should be good with the readings for the first 2 weeks. But do make sure you get the book. Every week as well, I post not only these announcements, I also post a recorded lecture. And this is a YouTube video that I create, and it's a lecture on one aspect of the subject that we're dealing with during the week. I think you'll find if you watch these, it will really, really help you learn the material. So watch the recorded presentations, even if you have to put it on while you do the laundry or the dishes or something, it's still good to have it there and have it going on and be listening to it and be thinking about the topic for the week. And I assure you, it will help you when it comes to graded assignments in the class. So other than that, I think that's it for this week. In terms of announcements, we're doing the Protestant Reformation this week, so we're reading chapter, I believe it's 13 in your textbook. There's a scanned PDF of the reading in your modules area in Canvas. So we're going to be looking at the Protestant Reformation. We're going to be thinking about how the Protestant Reformation was much more than a change with respect to religious doctrine, but also created really tremendous shockwaves that led to the emergence of really the first independent sovereign nation states, monarchies and republics that were independent of the outside influence of the church. And of course, this laid the groundwork for the international system today in terms of the rights of international nation states in the world today. So we'll be dealing with the Protestant Reformation this week. Reading is posted. It should be chapter 13 if you have your book by now. Otherwise, just make sure if you have a different edition, make sure you read the section on the Protestant Reformation. And no huge graded assignments this week. We do have a discussion forum every week. And the discussion forum is getting full points in the discussion forum is based on how well you participate in the discussion forum. So you need to make a post or a reply no later than Thursday every week, and I want to see a total of 1 post, 2 replies during the week with 2 separate days of activity. And again, starting no later than Thursday. And I want to see substantial activity, not just like nice post. I want you to actually, use the material we're reading, engage the material, and write a substantive post. All right, guys. Like I said, in subsequent weeks, we're going to start an extra credit activity associated with these announcements. So be watching these every week. Watch them at the beginning of the week. And let me know if you have any questions. Let's have a great term.